In recent days, there have been multiple pricing glitches for XRP, with one problem bringing the price as high as $42,000. Additionally, this occurred across other platforms. However, we want to focus on a very important topic today, which is the addition of trillions of dollars, $654 trillion to be exact, on the XRP ledger. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of the company, had anticipated this would happen the next week. We want to bring up this figure now, because it's crucial to understand that $654 trillion will be added to the XRP ledger in a matter of weeks, resulting in a price of roughly $8,716 per XRP. From the standpoint of central banks confirming that they are getting ready to use XRP for all of their payment transactions, including those here in the United States of America, it isn't all that crazy. According to the Federal Reserve, XRP is probably going to be used to power the blockchain element of the updated FedNow payment processing system that is being implemented globally. This is significant because, once more, the $650 trillion that will be injected will drive up prices to roughly $8,716. Before we go into the specifics and take a closer look at everything, we discover that every single viewer of today's broadcast has received up to $100 in free XRP. Indeed, the same cryptocurrency that we are witnessing will surpass $10,000. You can obtain it for free by just enjoying this video, sharing it, and subscribing to the channel with your presentations. More importantly, you have to complete a transaction and sign up for a poll using my link in the description. It now takes less than 5 minutes to complete the entire process. All of it is essentially free money. I heartily suggest it. Having said that, let's get straight to the video for today. The present price of XRP is $3.13, but the true value of the cryptocurrency is thousands of dollars, as Ripple has signed more than 1,700 contract non-disclosure agreements, or NDAs, with significant banks, financial institutions, and businesses. These might include Bank of America, JP Morgan, BlackRock, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, and several more multinational corporations. In particular, numerous reports have verified that BlackRock and JP Morgan have been covertly amassing XRP since the start of the lawsuit. And Bank of America has stated that it will transition to utilizing the XRP ledger and XRP in its payment infrastructure after the USC lawsuit is concluded. Check out this bit as well, as it's a crucial section of the video that will be followed by something much more significant. On the XRP ledger, that amounts to between $30 and $50 trillion. Your CEO is enormous. They emphasize that XR will facilitate at least $30 to $50 trillion in a market worth approximately $1.25 quadrillion, and that this is what we will see in just a few more weeks. However, what they aren't telling you is that another $650 trillion is also about to be injected at the same time, which will cause the price of XRP to rise by $8,000 to $10,000. Before we join and dive into that, let's play the video and force you to listen to it for yourself. When it comes to replacing cash, all it takes is one of the companies, DTCC, Euroclear, Clearstream, to make the switch to digital natively, which translates to trillions of assets on its own. I believe we could see tens of trillions. Additionally, considering its size of 1.4 quadrillion, this is a very small portion of a very large market. 30 to 50 trillion, all on XRP, all on Artex, $50 trillion, here we go. The session will be replayed on Ripple Twitter in 2 years. The market we are considering in this scenario is $2.24 quadrillion, and the CEO intends to release 30 to 50 trillion on the XRP ledger. However, during the next 6 days, hundreds of trillions of dollars will be unleashed. The XRP ledger asset program will grow and unlock $228 trillion on the XRP ledger. Take a peek in this link. In just 6 days, on August 18th, 2025, RealP's XRP ledger institutional real estate solution will formally launch. With the help of this institutional platform, businesses and institutions of all sizes will be able to issue real estate tokens directly on the XRP ledger, taking advantage of the low transaction costs and smooth integration. However, the figures are unmistakable. Real tokens can now be used to transfer an estimated $228 trillion in institutional real estate value that is now handled off the blockchain onto the XRP ledger. This marks a significant turning point in the global trend toward tokenization of real estate. Since Real Token is listed on the XRP ledger, the $228 trillion in this case will result in a supply shock for both XRP and Real Token. We will soon get into the Real Token, but it's crucial to realize that XRP will gain a lot from this huge release on August 18th, potentially reaching thousands of dollars to $10,000, which is a huge change. We're talking about the actual creation of generational wealth, guys. Examine the actual token in front of you, which is currently valued at over 4 cents. With extremely low resistance and solid support levels, this thing is up 10% less than it was in the previous hours. I'm discussing roughly $10,000. People are speculating that this thing could literally reach 100x. As a result, on August 18th, we might see a real token that is currently priced at 4 cents that ranges from $600 to $50 per real token, to possibly insane numbers like $64,500 per real token. You may be wondering how and why the real token, which is currently priced at 4 cents, could reach $65,000. But it's actually very simple if you look at its entire supply. They have already burned nearly 50 million of the approximately 100 million real tokens that are available for Phase 1. I hope that was enjoyable to all of you. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. I'm going to wrap it up here with that piece, and I'll see you later.